friends' birthdays, and it was actually the 9th, but anyways, let's see here. There's Marie and Sarah. And so I started this blog a while ago as like an introduction to tell people about like transitioning. And as you can see, like, you know, my friends are kind of heterosexual white girls. There we go. And so telling them,
men.
Yeah, telling them was, you know, I think it was kind of shocking for them, and I wanted to like get this on like a video to get their reactions and their feelings about it. So let's do like a round table. Jen, you go first. I'll put you on the spot here. Ready? Like when I told you I was writing a lot and I was getting a lot of emails from like friends and family, people I haven't talked to forever. And it took a long time for me to hear from you until I finally poked you and I was like, what's going on? How do you feel about all this? Is it weird for you? And I just want to hear your like general reactions. You're really close to me, like a sister. And I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? I can't really angle this, but there we go.
You want me to hold it?
Sure.
I'm not looking good at any angle, period.
You look fine.
Nonsense.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, these guys are like my sisters. I really grew up with them in Boston. I love
We
them.
love you.
Love you, Jean.
This is really heavy.
And by the way, Jen made me a really cool photo album of my Boston years, and it's still something I look
She
at.
does
when I'm
make
homesick.
good photo albums.
It is a good album full of good memories.
So I don't know, was it weird, like, when I told you that I was going to get, like, top surgery and start taking testosterone? I know in the pool when you saw my armpit hair, you were like, ew! But, I mean, that's a natural reaction. My sister said the same thing. I mean...
Armpit hair is just gross in general.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it was weird. You know, I think it's hard when you know someone as something for so long.
Yeah.
To see them change into something else. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it's definitely a change.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Doesn't mean that it's going to change our friendship, but it's going to take some
That
time.
makes me happy. Well, I know that, like, I told you a lot of my reactions about my family, my mom, and you've really been there for me, and I totally appreciate that. And, like, you know, Sarah, like, I think is the most liberal out of all of us. You were just kind of, like, you have other friends that it's happened to them, or you have friends and their friends did it, so it's kind of, like, not as shocking to you. But I don't know, what are your two thoughts, Marie and Sarah? Let's get Marie in here.
I'm holding the camera. Jen, do you want to hold it? Thank you. I don't think I was... It was a little taken aback at first, but I think you kind of slowly eased into it with, you know, I'll never forget that day downstairs with your long hair on your legs and your armpits. I was like, kid, jeez. But I think you slowly transitioned into going through that, and I think you did it smartly, and if that's even a word. And then once you moved to New York, I think that's really where it sped up a lot. Yeah. And I think you felt more comfortable because there's a lot more people in New York going through what you're going through. Yeah. So I think you were able to come out of your shell a lot more and kind of really go forward with it. So I'm happy for you. If you want to turn into a Smurf, I don't care. I'm still going to love you and, you know, support you in any way that I can.
That's awesome. Well, what about you, Sarah?
Yo.
Well, you know, I'll love you with whatever you do and decide in your life anyway, so... God, this doesn't look good.
That's her cool tattoo, by the way.
Huh?
That's your cool tattoo. Show it again.
Oh. But when you did fully decide, I knew a long time ago that you wanted a breast reduction, but I never knew that you wanted to go as far as this. But again, like, I'll support you with it, whatever you decide. You're still my little Gina thing.
That's awesome. I mean, part of this whole transition thing for me, like writing about it and everything, is so that I don't lose my identity, so that I stay connected and don't lose the people I feel so close to, because, you know, that's the most important thing to me, and, like, you guys participating and accepting me no matter what is huge to me,
Yeah,
so I want to thank you.
I feel that with you going through this transition, though, like, you become more of your own. You become more comfortable with who you are. Mm-hmm. Because
Thank
before it was, you were kind of, not a different Jean, but with you moving to New York and finally deciding to do this, you've definitely become, I don't know, more open and more just yourself, I feel. I feel like you...
You found yourself.
Yeah, you found yourself. You found yourself in New York.
Thank you,
As do many
guys.
people, I feel.
New York, New York.
Well, I love these girls, and it means so much to be here in Boston to celebrate Jen's birthday. It's like, you know, wrapping up summer. I'm going to P-Town, too, and I love these girls. So thank you so much for participating.
Anytime.
We're going to peace out, yo. Bye. Later.